Hello, everyone, and welcome to Era Military Collectibles. So tonight, we are not in the studio. We are out and about. We're doing some filming. We're up in the north. We're doing some filming, some for documentaries and stuff like that. So that is why we're not in the studio. So I hope that doesn't affect you too much. But yeah, so there we go. So it's been a busy week. I've been under the weather with the last few days with a vomiting bug and stuff. But hopefully that will fizzle out. As I said, we're in the north. We're going to do some filming this week on some documentaries and type things. And I don't know if we'll get them up this weekend, but they'll definitely be up next weekend anyway. Flaming hell, you're on time. Yes, I am, Stan. How are you? How is everything going? Yeah, so we're not in the studio tonight or the war room. We're at a family member's home on the border where we're doing some videos for the weekend. Mr. Sweden is here. Hello, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, evening all. Hello, Gary. How are you? So what has been happening over the week? Well, I have been doing some deals with some people. So some stuff should be on the way. Hopefully, there will be a Mark 6A helmet on the way. So we hope to be doing an unboxing about that. There will be a video on a banner unboxing that I'm getting. Hopefully, well, not necessarily a banner, 68 pattern stuff. Guy was selling a collection, so I picked it up. Gary Hall, who is there in the comment section, I hope to be liaising with him this week, because I have been promising him for a long time. He runs a museum in the north called the Op Banner Veterans Museum, I think it's called. And I will be liaising with him this weekend at some point in time to get up to him to do a video on his museum. Plus, I have stuff at home that I need to trade with him that he's been after for a while. So that's it. As I said, I've been under the weather the last few weeks. The last few days, I've got a vomiting bug. I did go to work yesterday, but I failed my temperature test where I was up on nearly 40 when you were supposed to be 37.5 or something like that. So I got sent home. Well, I didn't get sent home. I went home when I failed my temperature test. But yeah, so I spent most of yesterday and today in bed. But we're getting there. Evening stand should be there soon. Posted it on Saturday. Yeah, perfect. It's as I said, the mail from England anyway is up in a heap. It comes and goes and stuff like that. So it's I'm not too worried about it. Looking forward to that, John. Mate. No problem at all. I might try and liaison with you. I am up around the border this weekend, but we'll wait and see if we can have time. Jim Timber is here. Hello, boo. So that's it. Yeah. Go, Gaby. How are you? Yeah, as I said, so it's been fairly manic for me for the last week between work and stuff like that. I wish I could give up the job and actually stay at this YouTube stuff full time. But yeah, it's not. It doesn't pay. I don't make anything off of YouTube yet. And even when I do, I probably peanuts. So there you go. Who else have we? You are here. You are here. I am here. Pete Neal. Hello. How are you? How's things? Today on Living History UK, let's talk about it. I thought I heard the rumble of Merlin engines overhead. No, it's just Jim Timber. Kenny, hello. How are you? So how's things? Sorry, I'm just looking out the window because my dog has just kamikazed into a hedge for some reason. I'm just wondering why. Yeah, channel has to be massive to make a coin on YouTube. Yeah, I don't plan on ever making coin off of YouTube. I do it for the enjoyment. I do it for the crack. I don't worry about it. Anyone get Kenny yet? Kenny, please try not to kill Kenny. So that's it. I have been asked to go to a military show in Ireland. Well, I wasn't asked. There's a military show going on, so I just liaised on with them and asked would they mind if I went and did some filming, and they said no. So that is next month, or it's this month actually, June. So we'll be getting that done. I will be going back to England in September, and I will be in England in August. I will be in York in August at the York Military Show, and I will be at a future to be announced Living History UK Festival in September. So that's where I will be for. That's my schedule at the moment. Yeah, so there we go. I'll read some of these comments. Both YouTubers put adverts on. Yeah, they do actually. They make money off the channels, but we don't. My gosh, what was with IP Gate last week? Oh, don't, Kenny, just let it go. Let it go. Hey, Kenny. Hello, everyone. David. Hello, David. What fella has that fella has a gag. Oh, hello, David. How are you? Got more military stuff. Maybe I need to start a YouTube channel and show it, but I'm too scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. My MRT one, do a YouTube channel. I'd recommend it because you will get to meet some fantastic people. I've met some fantastic people. I've gotten to do some fantastic things since I started YouTube. I've met some very good friends. Danny Reese, Herefordshire Regimental Museums, or Herefordshire Led, depending on which way you want to talk about him. Stan, Steel Helmet Stan, Jim Timber, Andrew Johnson, David. I've met some fantastic friends on YouTube. Pete Neal, Steve Davis, Jake Brown, Simon Moore. I've met some fantastic guys with YouTube, so I would recommend it and doing it. CJ, Military Collectibles, the original Military Collectibles. He's a good guy as well. Just go for it. Pump a few drinks into you first, and exactly. Stan is 90% wrecked every time he does a video. No, I'm only joking. He's not. He's 70% wrecked every time he does a video. Get a good mic if you are going into YouTube thing, I am told. A lot of cameras now on the iPhones and stuff like that are fantastic. That you don't really need to go into too much of an expense. You can get mics to fit into those, like the Living History UK guys. They're a lot of their videos are shot on iPhone 12, I think it is. So yeah, so there you go. Also, you can hide behind camera like I do MRT. My MRT, if I want on camera, I would crack the lens. Jim Timber has a good channel. Steve has a good channel. Dan has, there's good guys have different ways of doing it. Buy a drinking tunic. Yeah, exactly. Do a stand on it and wear a drinking tunic. But yeah, so that's it. So how has everyone been? Has anyone got anything interesting that they would like to talk about that has arrived in their collections over the week? As I said, I have a few bits and pieces arriving, and this will be the cutoff of modern equipment because I really, really need to concentrate on getting my World War II stuff sorted. That's the Spirit Kenny, a good drinking top. Yeah, I really need to get on. I really need to get my World War II stuff sorted, especially for September. Not going to talk anything more about it. Thanks for all the advice. I'll think about it. Just don't think about it. Just do it. Plain and simple. The editing software I use, you can download it for free. It's called Shotput. Sorry, 1 second. And I'll just double check. Shotcut it is. Yeah, Shotcut is the name of the editing software that I use. You can download that off the internet. I am waiting on a gift from Stan, probably a costume. Probably in customs as we speak. Yeah, customs has been a rip-off lately. Got a filter off Jim Timber for the S6 gas mask and a brass cap badge for the East German visor cap from yourself. Oh, very good. Yeah. myself and Stan have been doing a bit of trading over the last couple of weeks. I managed to buy a gas mag for a G3 after a 2-year hunt. My fourth mag, so I've got 120 rounds. Very good, Kenny. That's for the an airsoft G3, I presume. That you're looking for a gas mask. They do live firearms through customs, don't they? Well, sometimes. I know you're joking. 556 live rounds are good. You can import, yes, 6mm airsoft. I need to. There's a company that a friend of mine has put me in contact with Jake Brown. You all know him from the Jake Brown collection. Shoot and Scoot is the name of them, and they do rubber movie props. But they have a Sten Mark 5, and they also have a Sterling. Now I know they're rubber ducks, and I know they're rubber weapons or movie props or whatever. But I think they would be good just to have as a fill in for the better stuff. But I'm still in the process of trying to figure out how to get them in. I'm not sure how you can ship them into Ireland. I need to talk to somebody that knows more about them than I do. Yeah, as you said about getting back into World War II, and the M6 Mark 6A helmets are most modern. I do. Shoot and Scoot looks good. Luger for 45. Yeah, it's rubber. A lot of their stuff is more rubber movie props, and just for to have them in holsters on for displays and stuff like that, I don't see anything wrong with them. Perfectly fine, I reckon, for to have something like that. As I said, I have no problem with somebody having reproduction stuff in their collection once it's used. Here we go. We're yawning already. Once it's used and said that it is a reproduction. So yeah, so there we go. Andrew, hello, Andrew. Very man, we were talking about you a while ago. So how are you keeping, Andrew? How's things been? As I said, I will be with Andrew and his group in August in York Military Show. So if any of you are around the area, come and see me. And I will be back with the Living History UK Nut Jobs in September, later to be announced when that is happening and where it is happening. And that's pretty much my English experiences or jaunts for this year will be the next Living History UK one-day event and York in August. Doing great, thanks. A good cheap way of getting replicas is airsoft and buying second-hand boneyard ones. Doesn't matter if internals don't work. Exactly, that's a very good way as well. That's a fantastic way of doing it as well, Kenny. Getting airsoft guns, it doesn't matter if they work or if they don't work. I'm currently heading to show near Pennant. Oh, very good. York is a lovely city. It's not actually in York, if I remember correctly. It's about an hour outside York, I think. I'm not sure, but it's called the York Military Show. 90% of German World War II German mannequin is repo and Cold War DDR. I reckon it could pass as a museum display. Exactly. An awful lot of museums, believe it or not, use what are called museum quality reproductions because they can't afford it or don't have originals or they don't want to put originals on public display because they're too frail. The Grand Old Duke of Orkney had 10,000 men. Hello, Andrew. You get all about Kenny. They marched up and the boys are all singing now. Anyone need a buttstock for DDR MP? Thank you. The magical hand has arrived with a cup of tea. Thank you. So there we go. The only thing is it's not in a tin mug, so it's probably going to taste different. Been stuck in for the last 2 years, got lots of making up to do. Exactly. Tea, yes, we have tea. It is proper tea, actually, guys. And I have a timeout. Any of you remember them? Well, I see you up at Blake in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure. Andrew there knows the name of the show. It's in August. That's all I know. It's in August. I'm flying into Edinburgh, and he's getting one of his buddies to meet me, and we're going down the next day to the show. That's all I know. So there you go. DDR, no, it's not DDR. Stan, did you hear that? What shop is that now that's closing, Andrew? Do they have it? And do they have an internet shop? Because you could get some deals. No. I just have to get a notification there that my live has only gone out now, so I don't know what's going on with that, with the internet at the moment. So we'll read some more of these questions. Stan, it's the Yorkshire wartime experience. That's where we're going. The Yorkshire wartime experience. Yes, I saw his post. He is retiring. No, is he? When? Which shop is that, Liz? Is that the one that does the East German stuff on eBay? He is keeping his eBay shop open until stock has gone, but closing the shop. Closing in November, but he's still going to sell on eBay. Centre of Britain Army surplus. Oh. So, for some reason there's an awful lot of shops selling up lately. And it is sad. Because you can't get proper military surplus stores anymore. It's all these hybrid. They're all these hybrid camping. It might say military surplus, but it's not. It's hybrid camping thing. I will appear at the Yorkshire thing. Oh, you better arrive. You better be coming to it. Red Monkey is a good eBay site. Stan buys an awful lot from him, I believe. Red Monkey. I was in today and saw a sign on the window. Oh no. I don't like when shops like that sell up. No. God, we've been on 20 minutes already, guys. So, has anyone got questions for me? Anyone want to ask me any questions? While we're waiting. So what's happening with me for the next few weeks? Well, as I said, I'm in the north at the moment. We're going to be filming some documentary style videos up around here. I hope Padraig was in, because I thought Padraig might be around this weekend. He might be able to give me a hand, but I'll give him a message on my phone and see if he's around. So we will be doing some videos. I'm going to try and get up to, at some point in time, a liaison with Gary Hall as well, who has a museum in the north, in Armagh Town, or Armagh City, I suppose. I don't know what you want to call it. Op Banner Living History, or Op Banner Veterans Museum, or something. That's his name. But I should know the name of it. But he wants me to do a video on the museum, so I will. The end of June, we will be going to a military show here in Ireland. In August and September, I will be back in the UK. I will be in the Yorkshire Wartime Experience in August, and I will be at a Living History UK festival, or Living History UK event in September, to be later announced what it is, but I will be there. Did you make a paper chain? No, I didn't make the paper chain in the background. This is actually my cousin's child's room. So that's what we're in. Right turn. If you had the space, money, responsibilities, so no Tiger tanks, what military vehicles would I want? I'd want a Saracen, a Land Rover, a Willys Jeep, and a Huey Bell. That would be my ones. There you go. It's the Honor Op Banner Military Museum, John May. There you go. So hopefully I will be meeting up with Gary during the week or the weekend, or I'll be liaisoning with him anyway, and we will be coming up to a time that we can get up to him to do a video. Which show in June in Naas? Yes, it is in Naas. It is the Irish Military Vehicles Association one, I think it is called. Padraig, hello, how are you? You are there. I will be messaging you, Padraig, actually during the weekend, because I'm around your neck of the woods until Monday. If you were in Cavan, let me know. Timber, go to the headmaster's office immediately. Stand still, 9:20 clockwise, John. Did any of you? I watched a movie. Seeing as we talk about movies a lot here, I watched a movie the other day on YouTube called Albert R.N. It's a very good movie, actually. Have any of you ever seen it? It's about I don't know if it's based on a true story or anything like that, but it's based about guys breaking out of a prisoner of war camp in Germany. They were sailors, obviously, R.N. But they met a mannequin, and he used to help them escape. So that's what it was. Honor Op Banner Military Museum. If any of you have Facebook, nearly everyone has Facebook now. He has Gary has a Facebook page. Please go check him. Go subscribe to him. Whatever you have to do, like, follow, whatever. Go check him, because what he does, it's not paid for. He does it all off his own back. He gets no funding for it whatsoever, and he has a fine, fantastic little museum there. So the more people that can give him support, the better. Two Men Went to War is a great movie. Two Men Went to War. Can't remember if I've seen it now or not. The timeout's quite nice, actually. Not have a little bit of a chew on a timeout while you're writing your questions. Sorry, I was just wondering. I'm getting messages on my phone as well at the same time. So, yeah. Cheers for a shout out, much appreciated. Yeah, guys, if any of you can do anything to help Gary, he's always looking for Op Banner stuff as well. So if any of you have Op Banner stuff that you want to donate to the museum, please donate it to him. He's probably one of the few actual Op Banner museums that is in the north. You do have regimental museums and stuff, but he's the only one that's actually, as far as I know, he's the only one that's just solely on Op Banner. Any war films with Sir John Mills in it? I can't remember. Two Men Went to Meow. Yeah, so that's the crack anyway, as they say here. But we will be getting in contact with some other guys during the week for some more future projects, I suppose you could call them. I hope to be getting in contact with a few guys to do interviews with or lives with. I had planned on doing a series where I was going to talk to veterans, because I know some veterans as well. Obviously, from not just from Op Banner or anything like that, but just veterans in general, and get their points of view. And I was going to talk to some collectors and reenactors and get their sides of the military collecting or the military hobby. Yes, John, only Op Banner Museum in the north. Very good. So it is the only Op Banner. Ice Cold and Alex was the John Mills. I haven't. That used to be on YouTube actually. Ice Cold and Alex. I haven't been able to find it now in a long time. Cold It's is another good one as well. The TV series about Cold It's was very good as well. Yeah. So that's it. Classic movie, John. It's about two U.S. Army dentists who nick a boat and some pistols, grenades, and go to France and blow up a cookhouse. Unknown to them, to the Paris raid on the side. Oh, very cool. I must look that up. Is that on YouTube? Two men go to war. So yeah. So Podrick, are you in Cavan this weekend? Is the question. Are you in local? Are you local? Because I could do with a cameraman. If not, we'll just have to figure it out. Those timeouts are quite nice. Timeout, if you're there and you want to sponsor me, let me know. It's worth a try anyway, guys. No, it's not going to happen. Lions is tea bags as well, if you want to sponsor me. I mean, we have to try and make money somehow, don't we? This is an expensive hobby. But yeah. Yeah, so World War II wise, what do I need for World War II wise? I need a uniform. I need to set. I have ordered stuff for Panzer store, but I had to send it back because sizing for some reason didn't fit me, so I had to send it back. So hopefully that will arrive soon. Will be my uniform. When my uniform arrives, then I can start badging it up for Royal Ulster Rifles, and then I think I will have a fairly passable impression for World War II, and I can show ye, I suppose, do a video on it for ye. And I really need it for August because that Yorkshire Military Experience show is World War II, so I really need to do it. Yorkshire tea, no, Yorkshire tea. In Ireland we have two main brands. One is called Lyons, and one is called Barry's. So it depends which side of the fence you have. Perfect, mate. Sound. I do actually have. I have photos that I think they're on my phone. I need to send to you. I have a. I'll talk to you later. I won't tell you about it on here. I'm afraid not, John. I would be half an hour drive from Cavan Town, and unfortunately, I'm in heat of exam season until the 15th. I'd be more closer to Ballinamore than Cavan. Sorry, mate. Well, where we actually are, we're not far from Swanland Bar. If that's any help to you. But if you can't do it, you can't do it, mate. That's fine. That's no problem. Yeah. So back to Gary. Gary, I have a Royal Irish uniform. Photos of that for you. I have those posters you were after. Off the top of my head, I have some other bits and bobs and odds and ends as well. But I have pictures of them all, and I'll send them all to you, and we can figure out something. Hope to be in this if that does anything for you. Yeah, well, I will be there. I don't know what day I will be there yet, but I will be there. So we can always liaise and go do something. Battles. Okay. He's moving to battle formation ready in the post office soon. I remember the film Kenneth. Kenneth Cameron was in it. Is that which one you're talking about? You're talking about Albert R.N. Is that the one you're talking about? Not sure. So we're coming up on a half an hour, guys. So we will Might finish a bit early tonight because, as I said, I'm wrecked. I was in the absolute horrors all week. Well, the last 2 days anyway. Between throwing up and stuff coming out other ends and stuff, I was not feeling good at all, at all, at all. So, have any of you any questions that you want to ask me, or have any of you any ideas on videos that you would like to see coming up soon? I know people have asked me to do a video on the impression that I wore when I was in England at the Living History UK Festival, so I will be doing that. That will be coming up. There was another request for a video. Or Royal Marines video. Jim Timber wanted a Royal Marines video, so that will be coming up as well. I'd like to see your beret collection. Can do that. I can show you my beret and my headdress collection, but it'll be a snapshot. I won't do an individual beret one because it'll take me too long. But I will be doing that. I can do a video on my hat collection. Well, my beret collection anyway. That wouldn't be too hard to do. It'd be easy enough to. Yes, the Royal Marines video will be coming up, and it will be on Falklands era Marines. U.S. Marine Corps impression. You want to see another U.S. Marine Corps impression? We can do that. Military Collectibles. Hello, how are you, CJ? Snuck in there without saying anything. Are you allowed to film near the H Block prison? The H Block prison aren't there anymore. Longkesh. They were knocked. It was part of the Good Friday Agreement. But you can still film in around the site. Yes, you can. Might do it one of the days. I've been drinking the water again. Evening, CJ. Hello. Did you manage? 1 second, guys. Now, where have we gone? Did you manage to get a Blackwatch cap badge yet? I haven't managed to get a Blackwatch cap badge yet. I haven't. Here's something for you. You've ever heard of the Chairman Mayo shirt? The green utility shirt specifically made to prevent the combats being overused. No, I haven't, actually, Podrick. Good evening, guys. Hopefully it'll be quiet one this week. Hopefully. Don't jinx us, guys. Yeah, mate, just over skirts. I was the same. I was dying the last 2 days. I didn't know which end of me to stick to the porcelain. Between vomiting and coming out the other direction, I was in awful heap. I still not 100%. I have a pain down the small of my back and in the back of my head. Still, it's absolutely ridiculous. Drinking is good for the damage control. Steelham Stein, how are you? Evening, Nick. I'll send a photo for you over Messenger. Perfect, Patrick, no problem. Yeah, so that was it. I was in an absolute horror the last 2 or 3 days. I spent one entire day in bed. Literally did not get out of bed, just slept the whole day. So I do need help from my subscribers about something though. So people have been asking me to do a poll, right, on the mannequins. So basically what I'm going to might do is you can put up posts on YouTube and you can vote for them. So what I'm thinking about doing is for the mannequins is to put up 2 different mannequins and to vote on them. And what happened is the winner will get a video done on it, but the loser will stay on the poll and we'll add a different mannequin to it until that way it gets done because it just helps me in the fact that I know what people want to watch and what to see rather than trying to think of ideas all the time. So do you think that would be a good idea to do a poll on what mannequins to watch rather than me just doing the mannequins? I know Jim Timber wants to see a Royal Marines one. Military Collectibles just said he wants to do a US Marines one. Military Collectibles. See, Jeff, Military Collectibles said he wants to see a US Marine one. I can do another US Marine one. I can actually do the camouflage. uniforms that they had. So yeah, good idea. Great idea with the poll. Okay. Love a good poll. Everybody loves a good poll from time to time. Need to post more on Facebook. I do need to post more on Facebook and Instagram. I really, really do, and help with the subscribers up. I really need to do. I need to figure that out. I need to sit down for a weekend, and actually, rather than do some filming, I need to sit down and work on Facebook and Instagram, and have everything connected. So when I put something up on YouTube, it goes up on Instagram and vice versa. So yeah. Great messages. I know a bloke here in Poland who worked in telephony. He was a telephone pole. His wife was. I'm glad to see, Jim, you're feeling better after your personal circumstances that got you down. But I'm glad to see you're feeling better. So the poll seems like a good idea. So we will be doing the poll. I'll probably start it tomorrow, maybe, or during the weekend. And then we can do a video for next weekend. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we're. Why is the chat disconnected? My one? Or is it everyone's? Can you all see me? I'm still here, haven't I? Is there anybody left in chat? Hello? Unable to click chat. Please try again later. Oh, bugger. Here we go. We'll see what happens. We'll see if you start getting in chats, and if we don't get in chats, we'll have to call it quits because I can't be blubbering all night by myself. So the poll will be coming up over the weekend. So the poll will be for this week. What will we take the poll as? Sure, I'm not going to tell you because what's the point in telling me? That's not fair, really. I'll just do the poll and see what people think. There will be some videos coming up this weekend. We have a bit of a backlog of videos at the minute, but there will be videos coming up this weekend. As I said, we are in the north. We are doing some filming on a documentary style videos up around here. I will be getting in contact with a few of the guys over the weekend to see can we liaison with something. So guys, if we are unable to chat in the connection of the chat box, can anyone chat? Is there anyone there to send me a message? I don't know why that disconnected, but it is what it is. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but we'll fix it some other day. So guys, seeing as the chat box is probably died or not working somehow, we'll call it quits anyway. It's been a good stream, and we'll call it quits before the trolls start to come in and wreck the place anyway. So as I said, over the next few days, we will be doing some filming in the north. We will be doing some filming in the north in relation to doing some documentaries and stuff like that. So we will be doing some filming in the north in relation to doing some videos and stuff like that. I will be getting in contact with some of the guys about some videos that's coming up and things like that. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you had a good time. I know we're cutting it a bit short, but technical difficulties, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. So guys, have a good one. Have a safe one, and I'll see you all at the same time next week.